Welcome back to CARV Fitness. I'm your host, Joe Kwan. This is Sergio and Laura. They're going to help us out with this 15-minute AMRAP workout. Now, AMRAP stands for as many reps as possible, but for today, it's going to be as many rounds as possible. We're going to be doing 3 movements, each 10 reps. And what you're going to do is, after you finish all of those 3 movements, you're going to put just a tick mark on your piece of paper and keep track of how many rounds you finish over these next 15 minutes. Now, since this is an AMRAP style workout, that means you will not have a prescribed break anywhere in this, and that also means you'll see these 2 at different paces. Don't be too confused by it. All we're trying to do is knock out 10 push-ups, 10 one-legged squats to chair, 10 jumping alternating lunges. I'll show those to you really quickly. A push-up, as you know, starts in a plank position. You're just pressing down and pressing right back up. Thing to remember there, make sure your hands are underneath your shoulder blades and they're not too far out. You want them just about shoulder width apart. The one-leg squat to chair, it's exactly like it sounds. You're gonna find a focal point so you can keep your balance, lower down with control, down to the chair, and come back up. That's 1 rep. That's 2 reps. You can use your arms to balance. If you fall out of balance, don't feel bad about catching with your feet. The last movement is the alternating jump lunge. So that's just like it sounds. You're in a lunge position. You're gonna dynamically push out of that and come right back down. The hard part about this is to come down controlled so you're not slamming your knee into the ground. If this depth is too deep for you, don't feel bad about going half depth with these. All right, so if you haven't already, right now is a good time to go do a warm-up block so that your body is ready for this. This is a very dynamic workout. It's gonna really push your physical fitness, and it's gonna be a little bit difficult. Make sure you have pen and paper so that you can write your score down at the end of it. The only reason that we do that is because we are gonna keep track of ourselves and see how we improve over time. Again, we're not counting any reps, just the total rounds. So once you finish 10 push-ups, 10 one-leg squat to chair, and 10 alternating jump lunges, you put a click down, you start the next one. All right, I think that's it. Sergio, are you ready?
Ready.
There's a lot of information there. Laura, are you ready?
Ready.
Don't worry, I'll coach you through this, you'll be fine. All right, we're gonna start our 15-minute countdown in 3, 2, and 1. 10 push-ups. So right now, looks like Laura and Sergio still going at it with a good quality push-up. A good modification for this one-legged squat to chair is actually to sit down with 2 legs and come up with 1. Go down with 2 legs and come up with 1. Another option is to go down with 1 leg and come up with 2, whichever one feels more comfortable to you. Now, another thing to remember, control, control, control on the way down. And each leg is a rep. And right now, you can see Laura is doing a modification where she's leaving the heel on the ground, makes it a little bit easier. Sergio also doing a modification where he's stacking his feet one on top of another. These are great modifications to make this a little bit easier for you. All right, jump lunges. This is one of the hardest movements in my opinion because it really gets your body and your blood rate going. So, a good way to look at this workout is, since it's an AMRAP, as many rounds as possible in 15 minutes, look at the clock after you finished all those movements. See if you can match that time throughout the duration, including maybe a 15-second break at the end. So it took me about, I don't know, 2.5 minutes to do all 3 of those. I'm gonna take a little break, rest it out, start back up. Maybe 1.5 minutes. So, a modification for push-ups, if you can't do the push-up, is to just stay in a plank. Another modification is drop down to your knees, do knee push-ups. If that's difficult for you, do knee push-ups off of your chair. All 3 of those, great options, making that push-up a little bit more accessible to you. And when you do these push-ups, make sure your chest is to the floor. You don't want to do half-depth push-ups. You're really kind of defeating the purpose of that push-up if you only go halfway down. Sergio started into the next round of his one leg squat to chair. He's decided to go just with that one leg. Laura's doing this great modification. Up with 2 legs, down with 1. This is an excellent modification for you to try. These one leg squats make me think about this. I have this running joke where I'm trying to do a one leg squat while I'm holding my cello just to see if I can play around with that on stage. It hasn't worked out yet because I keep falling over when I try to do it. But if you catch me in concert, you'll see me balancing on one leg a lot because I'm trying to get comfortable with my cello to see how it feels. This is kind of where that workout comes in. It's kind of silly, but you know, you gotta make your job fun too. Like I said, those jumping lunges are some of the hardest things to do because they really are using your glute and your quad at the same time, and you're really not giving any time to break. So it's a good time after those, give yourself a little break, breathe it out, rest, nothing wrong with that. Good job, y'all. Y'all are crushing it. Sergio, I want to get those push-ups a little lower, man. Let's get that chest to the ground. There you go, baby. Laura, you're doing great. One thing to notice, you can hear them both breathing. You gotta breathe through all these workouts. Push-ups will get really tough if you stop breathing. Once you start holding your breath, you start feeling the cramps come in. You don't want that. Every rep, you want a good breath. So Sergio's modification, again, this is a great modification to do. Stacked feet, it still works on your balance. It just takes a little bit of the pressure off of that bottom leg to stand up. This is really training you to get closer to what's called a pistol squat, which is a one leg squat where you sit down on your heel and come back up. This is going down halfway, still a great workout. You'll feel this in your quads if you do these enough. You have 10 minutes left, y'all. We're almost through with this. So yeah, you can see here, Laura's actually doing another modification that's great. Keeping one heel on the ground. It also keeps your hips from sitting back too far into that seat and falling. And it's a great way to kind of modify this. Right now she's doing all the reps on one leg, and then she'll switch over to the side for the other 5 reps to finish out 10 reps. Sergio, those are looking great. So you can see when Sergio goes down into that jump lunge, he's not smashing that knee into the ground. He's really going down nice and controlled. And Laura's doing another modification for this, the jump lunges, which is just a regular walking lunge. This is what a walking lunge looks like. Again, very controlled down to the ground. Very nice. Laura, let's try to keep your front leg at a 90 degrees and not overextend over that toe. Perfect, that's it. You wanna make sure your knee is not going beyond your toe so you can protect your knee. All right. That's pretty terrible, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna give myself a little break. Sergio, you okay? Yeah. All right, you writing down your scores, everyone? I think so, good. I think we're averaging about 1.5 minutes per round. Starts to slow down once you get to the halfway point. We're just about at the halfway point right now. Listen, it's gonna slow down. That's a very natural thing for your body, not to be used to these movements. Don't beat yourself up about it. What you can do, when you get to those last 3-4 minutes, let's try to push as hard as we did when we first started this workout, all right? You can hear Sergio breathing through every rep. That's what you want to hear. You want to be able to hear your breath. let me tell you, y'all, that might look like an easy thing to do, but it's really difficult. We're at the halfway point. Gonna give ourselves a little bit more time to get comfortable in these workouts, in this set of workouts. And when we hit the 4-minute mark for the end, minute 11, that's when I'm really gonna make you push. So one of the things I love about jump lunges is it really is great for sculpting that rump. I like to have a nice looking butt, you know? It's a little vain, but I'm okay with that. I feel like I'm gonna do an extra set of 10. Now, something that we used to do on the road amongst all the guys, we had this competition where we were trying to do 100 unbroken push-ups. It's called the push-up challenge. Did this years ago. Because of that foundation though, push-ups has now become this thing where if it shows up in a workout, that's kind of my rest block. It's a terrible thing. If push-ups are your rest in a workout, it's probably a pretty tough workout. This is a really tough workout. My rests are gonna be right here on my knees, just kind of letting everything relax. All right, going right back into it, y'all. Now, if you can only do 5, do 5. Take a 5-second break, and then just stop. Just hop right back in where you stopped. 6. I really like something I can't emphasize enough is look for that focal point that's not moving. That'll help you balance on that one leg a little easier than if you say keep your gaze wandering, or worse, close your eyes. If you close your eyes, it's gonna be very difficult. 5 minutes left, y'all. Almost down to the push. I mean, who doesn't like a nice butt? I think it's a great thing, right? Take a little break. Y'all are crushing it. Laura over here, she's moved on to the step back lunges. There's another great modification. Some people find it easier to step back into a lunge. Some people find it easier to step forward into a lunge. Both of them are working the same muscles. It's just a matter of what feels better for you. All right, y'all. Are you almost to the point where you're ready to push? We got 20 more seconds. We're gonna push and push and push for the last 4 minutes. We're more than 2/3 of this workout done. Oh, yeah. Sergio's still looking good on those push-ups, Laura. You're crushing it too. It's so great to hear. Last 4 minutes. Now is the time for I want you guys to push hard, all right? Let's minimize our breaks. Let's make these reps nice and good reps. No bad reps here. But you know what? Most importantly, let's make these last 4 minutes count. This is the last 4 minutes of your exercise for today, and you want to make sure that you get everything out of it. Whew. Those are getting hard, y'all. Here we go. I thought I was going to be able to do it without a break, but I wasn't able to. So I'm going to give myself 5 seconds. That's okay. But you know what? Hop in quickly. Sergio, that is looking awesome, man. Those hurt, don't they? In the best way possible. Yeah, breathe through it, man. Breathe through it. You only got 2 minutes and 45 seconds left and you'll be done. Think about that. Woo! Woo! I don't know why it's so hard to sit up and stand down from a chair. I feel like it's something we do every day. That's why I love these functional movements, right? We sit down and stand up from a chair hundreds of times a day. We don't even realize it. We don't want to get lazy with it. Be active with it. This is a great way to be super active in your daily lives. 2 minutes left, y'all. Now, I want you to give it everything you got for the last 2 minutes. You with me? What are you on? What movement are you on?
The leg.
The leg thing, all right. The leg thing. I love it. He doesn't remember. He's got the fitness brain going on. Woo, minute and a half, y'all. Come on, Sergio. Push through. Come on, Laura. Push through. Woo. Don't let me lap you. Come on. Push. Push. Yeah, smiley faces. That's all you need. Yeah. 1 minute left. Time to push through. Last minute, yeah. Come on. Come on, Laura. Woo. I'll meet you in these lunges. Come on. Oh, yeah. Last 45 seconds. Let's try to get one more round in the last 45. Come on, Sergio. Meet me in the push-ups. All right, 30 seconds left. Let's see if you can knock it out. Come on. 1, 2. Come on. Come on, Laura. "19 seconds. Last 15 seconds, y'all. Come on. 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holy smokes. That was amazing. Ooh, can't use your legs, huh? Was that good?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Awesome. Whoa. Yeah, that was a difficult workout. As you can see, body weight is all you need to get a really effective workout. This one, I think, proves that pretty well. You know, after a workout like this, after you've really kind of given it your all, especially for those last 4 or 5 minutes, you really need to get into a nice recovery. It helps you recover your breath, recover your muscles, get stretchy again. Remember, you come into this limber, you exit a little tighter than you came in. You want to get back to that limber state before you go sit back in a chair again, right? Here's the thing. All these movements, great for every day. Oh, man, I'm still breathing like crazy. You've achieved your fitness goals just by showing up today. Even if you didn't finish this workout, you showed up. That's the most important thing. Thanks so much for being a part of this community. We love y'all. Until next time, bye.